Battle Through the Heavens. Chapter 1. The Bitter Test of a Fallen Cultivation Genius.
They say, in this world, power is everything. Strength defines your worth, and the weak are forgotten. Talent is worshipped. Failure is buried. There was once a boy who stood at the very peak of it all, a prodigy, a name whispered with awe. But in a single night, everything was taken from him. His power vanished, his talent faded, and the genius became a joke. In a world where only the strong survive, losing everything means only one thing: you disappear. But even at the very bottom, he refused to bow. No talent? Then he will forge his own. No destiny? Then he will rewrite it. If the heavens themselves have condemned him to be nothing, then he will rise and defy the heavens. From the ashes of his past, a silent flame begins to burn, and this time it will set the sky ablaze. His name is Xiaoyan.
Du Qi, Stage 3. The 5 words on the testing stone glared back at him. Xiaoyan stood still. His face did not move, but his fingers curled into tight knots. His nails dug deep into his palms. The sharp sting in his hands matched the dull ache in his chest. Xiaoyan, Du Qi, Stage 3. Rank: low.
The middle-aged man standing by the stone spoke without looking up. His voice was flat and cold. The crowd on the square erupted. The whispers turned into a roar of mockery.
3 stages, just as I thought. This genius has been stuck in the mud for a whole year.
What a joke. He is a stain on the family name.
If his father were not the clan leader, they would have thrown him out to starve. He is just a mouth to feed.
What happened to the prodigy of Wu-Tan City? How did he fall this far?
Who knows? Maybe he did something terrible and the gods are punishing him.
The laughter and insults cut into Xiaoyan like jagged knives. His breath came in short, jagged bursts. He looked up. His young face was pale. He watched the other teens around him. Their faces were twisted with sneers. 3 years ago, these same people had bowed and scraped for a smile. Now, they wanted their pride back.
Xiaoyan let out a breath that tasted like copper. He turned away and walked toward the back of the line. His shoulders were stiff. He moved through the crowd like a ghost.
Next person, Zhao Mei.
The tester called the name. A girl stepped out from the group. The shouting died down. Every boy on the square tracked her movement. She was not yet 14. She was not a classic beauty, but there was a sharp, alluring grace in her eyes. She reached the stone and placed her hand against the cold surface. She closed her eyes. The stone pulsed with light. Du Qi, Stage 7.
Xiao Mei,
Du Qi, Stage 7. Rank: high.
Yes.
The girl smiled. She threw her head back.
7 stages. At this rate, she will be a real Du Qi in 3 years.
She is the real hope of the family.
Xiao Mei soaked in the praise. Her chest rose. She looked over the crowd. Her eyes landed on the lonely figure in the back. She frowned for a second, then looked away. They were not in the same world anymore. Xiaoyan would end up as a servant or a low-level guard. She was a seed of the clan, destined for power. She remembered him 3 years ago. He had been a monster of talent. He started at 4. He hit 9 stages at 10. At 11, He broke through to become the youngest doge the clan had seen in a century. Every girl in the city had watched him then, including her. Then, the fall came. His power vanished in a single night. No matter how hard he trained, his doji just leaked away. He went from a star to a speck of dust.
Next person, Shao Sunyer.
The tester voice cut through the noise again. The square went silent. A girl in purple stepped forward. Her face was calm. She did not seem to notice the hundreds of eyes on her. She walked with a quiet grace, like a lotus flower on a still pond. She was younger than Xiaomei, but carried a presence that made the air feel thin. She reached the stone. Her sleeve slid back, showing a pale, thin wrist. She pressed her palm to the rock. The stone didn't just glow, it flared.
Dao Qi, Stage 9. Rank High.
The silence stretched out.
9 stages.
Someone swallowed hard.
She is the strongest of the young generation. No one else even comes close.
The tester smiled for the first time. His voice turned soft and respectful.
Miss Shuner, in half a year, you will be ready to form your Dao Qi cyclone. At 14, you will be the second person in our history to reach Dao Jie so young.
The first had been Xiao Yan.
Thank you.
Shuner nodded. She turned and walked through the crowd. She ignored the hungry stares. She walked straight to the boy standing in the shadows.
Brother Xiao Yan.
She stopped in front of him. She bowed her head slightly. A soft, genuine smile lit up her face. The other girls nearby felt a sharp pang of jealousy.
Do you still have a reason to call me that?
Zhao Yan asked. His voice was hoarse. He looked at her. She was the brightest light in the clan. She was one of the few who still looked him in the eye.
Brother Xiao Yan, you once told me that to truly hold something, you must first be able to let it go. To be free is to accept the rise and the fall.
Her voice was steady. It was a warm touch against his cold heart.
Free?
Xiao Yan let out a dry, hacking laugh.
I was just talking. Look at me. Do I look free? This world has no place for me.
Su'er frowned.
I do not know why this happened to you, but I know you will stand up again. You will take back your honor.
She leaned in closer. Her cheeks flushed pink.
The Xiao Yan from back then was very attractive.
Xiao Yan blinked. He felt a flash of heat in his face. He didn't know what to say. He had no room for romance or pride. He turned and walked away from the square. Shuner stood there for a moment. She ignored the jealous hisses behind her. She moved quickly, catching up to him, and walked at his side.